is going on, guys? This is my new to me 1997 Boxster 986.1. This is the 97, the first US model year in the launch color, red and silver. Although I have a two-tone red interior, red and black. You guys have possibly seen that in last episode. If you have not seen that in the last episode, I'll show it to you now. Red and black. So yeah, launch year. We have the 4-spoke steering column, 5-speed manual, the one option for engine. This is a mid-engine sports car. I have changed to these Cayman wheels, 17 by 8, 17 by 9 on the rear, and I have updated the front to LED. I went with the clear, but honestly, I'm one of the people that actually enjoy the fried egg look, so I may go back to an LED in amber. I'm not quite sure yet, but today I thought I would continue with the well, as some say in the comments, cheap mods, and try this bike rack out. If you guys have been watching the channel, you know I totaled my daily, which was a Mazda Speed 3 2010. Had a roof rack, still have that roof rack, but it obviously doesn't fit on this soft top, so I had to pick one of these up. This is an Olygaine, I think is how you say that, suction rack. Use these little compressors to suction it to the back of the car and also on the rear. This suctions somewhat but not perfect, so I have sort of safety netted it with these bungees. This is my cat Boston. Say hi, Boston. Hi, Boston. So anyway, yeah, so we're gonna take this on the trail today, see how it does, and see if I damage the car, see if I damage the bike, or just lose it completely down the road. Who knows? But at any rate, let's get to driving this thing. Let's get on the trails and enjoy the afternoon. All right, guys, as someone who's only had roof racks and has never had a rack like this, let me just say, this is terrifying. But yeah, we're doing it. I mean, it's on there, seems to be working okay. So lots of traffic, unfortunately. Not really, of course, as soon as I say that, there's not that much traffic, but trust me, there's a lot of traffic for trying out something new. I'm sitting here on a country road that used to connect to other country roads, and they built this thing, and it's like a bypass between two major intersections, and yeah, it certainly sucks. But you know, it's 5:52, sun doesn't go down till about 7, so I think we'll be okay. I'm sorry I had to put you down for a second. On the road again. Seems like this thing is handling itself okay. Terrifying, I'm not gonna lie, it's absolutely terrifying. Because I like my car, I don't want to damage it, and I collect vintage bikes from the late 90s, early 2000s, and I don't want to damage them either. So yeah, kind of terrifying, but seems okay. We'll continue down this direction and yeah, see how hard it is to undo the roof rack, the bike off the roof rack, do a little ride and see how hard it is to get back on. So I stopped by the front of the park because I wanted to check a couple of things. Like I said, this is the first time I'm using this setup and it terrifies me. So I did not trust this suction, but it does seem to be working very well. I didn't trust it, so I put these guys on the back. I don't think I'll need those going forward in the future. I think the Velcro and the suction's fine. This is held up fine, so of course it's not scraping the back. The suction here seems to be holding nicely. You just push those in, it sucks. So yeah, very content so far, really yeah, so far so good. So let's continue on up that way to the trailhead and unpipe this, get a ride in, and I'll give you guys my 2 cents on this rack and using it on a Boxster. Like I said, I was really nervous about it. Sort of an irrational fear, I guess. But, you know, first time for anything is always kind of scary. And that was very scary. But we made it. And think we have a way to bring a bike until I find another daily. So I'm actually looking at a 944 as well as a couple of Mini Coopers. Oh wow, look at that, no one is here. Awesome. I'm gonna park in the, well, it's all shade so it doesn't matter. Such a cool area, and I have it all to myself, so that's freaking awesome. Trailhead right over there. So yeah, everything worked out the way it should as far as working. It didn't loosen up one bit. I'm gonna leave it on while I ride. My only real fear there is these things are fairly easy to remove. Just pop up here and here and pull. And so if someone really wanted to steal it, they could, but I don't think I really have to worry about that right now, do I? So at any rate, yeah, I think it's a great design to add to the Boxster. I think these were unnecessary. If I take this off, I've got it hooked under the car at the moment. If I take these off, yeah, it actually ended up okay. It didn't look like that was sucking down. So I think the trick is actually putting the bike or the suction on the bike and then putting the bike on the car. That gives it enough pressure that when you hit the suction it works. Because when I just tried to hit the suction, it didn't really do anything. So for future, we'll probably leave these things off. But yeah, so far as a daily, this is getting better and better. It's great because it has 2 trunks. So you have your front, you have your trunk, shallower, wider, deeper, narrower, and then you have a little storage in the passenger seat, of course. But you know, aside from a storage like right here in that center console and a little behind the seats, that's pretty much it for the Boxster from 99. You get a glove box if it's one of the newer first gens, but yeah, no. So like I'm kind of touched on, I have another channel, 2 Hobbies, Too Many. I do a lot of mountain biking, trail running, fish keeping, stuff like that. If you want to check that out, link will be in the below comments or description. But for now, I'm going to take this there and go ride. So I'm using a GoPro strapped to me, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but let's try taking this sucker off. So we got to unvelcro this side right here. That's that. Again, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can, but that's unvelcroed. Then we got to undo this. That should lift her right off, just like my, oh yeah, very nice. Then I've got, this guy has to come off somehow. Seriously, how is he on there? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Take that off, put that in the car. While I'm in here, need to pop the front, because that's where my spare tire is. I did not mention that. Front has the spare tire. Lock that down. And lock the brake, and we are good to go. All right, doing a little cool down here on the road in front of the trails. The camera died, so grab my phone, do a little cool down, get back to the Porsche. We came over with the top up. So nice, I think we should go home with the top down. What did I learn? Well, I learned that suction cup actually works pretty well, so I don't need these. I learned that you can mostly daily, I can't even talk tonight. You can mostly daily a Boxster, even the original 986. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Will I continue to do it? Only until I find my perfect replacement for the Mazda Speed, which could be tomorrow, could be 6 months from now. I don't know. I'm pretty picky. I'm gonna take my time. As far as the rack goes, this Olygaine from eBay, I think you can probably get them on Amazon as well, but as far as they go, I would definitely feel more secure with this rack on top of a flat roof like my Mazda Speed. But yeah, I feel pretty confident in it now. I'm not too worried about it. I will use it more and more often. I will not leave it on the car. I know some people leave them on the car. That will not stay on this Boxster 986. I love this thing. It's got a really good paint job. I don't want to destroy that with sun fading. But yeah, overall it works very, very well. And I'll put a link below in the description or in the comments for that, so you guys can go pick one of those up. And yeah, I'm gonna go home, make some dinner. Have to stop off somewhere first to get some drinks because all I've got is water, and I've drunk enough water today on that ride. So hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, peace. Be good to each other.